Alexa, pause. Hey yo, two small word Bodonski, two small word Flashikowski. What we got going on today? Welcome to Opinion Alas. Opinions are like everybody got one. You have an opinion, I have an opinion. We come together, we share our opinion. No fussy, no fighty. And you might say, hey, I don't need your opinion. Hey yo, and don't ask for the opinions are here on the internet, but I still see them. So why not share my opinion too? So here it is. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Opinion Alas. Short for opinions are like so everybody got one. You got an opinion, I got an opinion. But what we got going on today is a storytelling day, you know what I'm saying? Today, I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying, working on one or two things, and then it just popped into my head, you know what I'm saying? A story, something that I was involved in when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? My high school, I attended St. Thomas Aquinas Senior Secondary Boys School. So it's an all-boys school, no girls, and it's a day school. It's located in Cantonment, Osu, Danquah Circle, you know what I'm saying, Oxford Street. It's right in the middle of the city. So it's a little bit of a flex to go to Aquinas, you know what I'm saying, even though it's a day school, it's a boys school, it's a Catholic school, but the location, you know what I'm saying, you have the police hospital right around it, you have the Cantonment police station right there, you have the prisons officers mess, the barracks, you have the police barracks, then there's the military barracks over there inside Cantonment, and then you have other foreign embassies around it. So you have embassies around in the Cantonment area, and then you have rich people over there. So Aquinas being a day school means people who live around in only Accra can attend St. Thomas Aquinas. You know what I'm saying? You cannot maybe come from somewhere far away, like, you know, some of these boarding schools. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from far away will come over and just board over there. But no, Aquinas is not like that. Aquinas is a day school located strategically over there. So you have military men, their children, police children, prison officers children, ambassadors, their children, you know what I'm saying, all these people coming to St. Thomas Aquinas. Very bad boys. Very bad boys. And we have a lot of rivals. And now our number one rival was Accra Academy. So Accra Academy is also a boys' school, an all-boys school, but they have a boarding. It's a boarding school, so people come from all over to come, and they have a hostel or a dormitory for the students to live in. So there is a lot of them. In terms of population, Accra Academy has a higher population than St. Thomas Aquinas. But then there is like only 3 boys' schools in Accra. You have St. Thomas Aquinas, Presec, and Accra Academy. And this was back in, this story I'm going to tell you is about in 2001, 2002, 2000. And Accra Academy, there's a lot of them, and they are very bad boys. They are very strong. So they are like the number one strongest schools in the area, municipality. And then you have Aquinas. Presec, they are like homosexuals. I mean... Presec, they behave like women, gays, they don't want trouble, they don't want to get dirty, they don't want to riot, they don't know, you know what I'm saying? So they are just academia, So they don't get involved in any fight or any riot. Like when we go for school competitions, maybe at track and field, or in like football and volleyball and basketball, all that, if we get in school competitions, the 2 main schools that are always in a fight is Aquinas and Accra Academy. Or the 2 schools that are always bullying other schools is Aquinas and Accra Academy. And I've been involved in many of these, like we cheer our schools on when they are involved in an event, you know, like maybe running or high jump or playing. So we come around and we're cheering. And there will be other schools, they are also cheering for their schools. But then they cannot cheer like that louder than us, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise there will be a conflict. So we used to bully other schools into keeping quiet. Elwak Sports Stadium, Accra Sports Stadium. Bro, that time Aquinas, baby, hey. tougher boys, tougher. You know what I'm saying? We come, boom. But this story I'm about to tell you, it's happened like so one of our boys went to Accra Academy and he was severely beaten. And before that, one of my boys saw some Accra Academy boys somewhere at a bus stop, and that boy was severely beaten. So it's like retaliation, kind of stuff like that. So one day after school, we are a day school. We are not a boarding school. So after school, everybody leaves the school. There's a few people left, maybe to do some extra studies or to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? They will be there. And then the next day we come back to school and there is demolition, there is destruction. And one of the places they destroyed was the mosque where the Muslims pray. And then some students were at the school when these guys came in and demolished the place and destroyed the whole place. And they said it was Labone students and Accra Academy students. They came in a bus, they were holding sticks and belts and they destroyed everything, hurt some guys around that they saw, demolished glass. You know what I'm saying? They did a lot of destruction in the school. So the next day we come to the school and we see all this destruction, and my boy, like, when I went to Aquinas, I formed a group called the Lost Clan. The Lost Clan, bro. Megastone, Richie Rich, Timo, you know what I'm saying? Abdullah, Farouk, Abdullah, Shilpad, Adnani. Bro, we have some soldiers, bro. And even in my class, Tibila Rowe, bro, one time Rowe by himself at Accra Sports Stadium, involved in a fight with some Accra Academy boys. Boom, boom, boom. We were over there cheering. We heard that, hey, Rowe was in trouble downstairs. We just ran, hey. By the time we got there, police was there dispersing everybody. We went there, we helped that Rowe. Like, hey, Rowe said, I was talking to the girl. These guys came, the one. Bro, we have some Futa. Oh, God, really, please, rest in peace. Futa, strong guy, bro. If he come, don't know, man. You don't know. So we come the next day and the whole school is destroyed. And the headmaster, he called us. We had to go to the chapel. You know what I'm saying? It's a Catholic school. Went to the chapel. The headmaster was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We know what these guys came and did, but we don't want you guys to retaliate. We are trying to talk to the school board and everything. We'll deal with this. Right after we got out of the chapel, me being the leader of the Lost Clan, Michael Jackson, the last day of school, when the headmaster found out that I am Michael Jackson, he was like, hey, so you are the famous Michael Jackson? Yes, Michael Jackson, everything bad. There's one, it goes like this to Michael Jackson. And the headmaster never knew, because every day I see him, Mr. Abebi, the assistant, and Father Bacha. That time, Father Bacha was the headmaster, Mr. Abebi was the assistant. Mr. Abebi, I would greet him, Father Bacha, I would greet him, I'm humble as ever. Then they realized I'm Michael Jackson. So that day, Michael Jackson, everybody, Adnani, Abdullah, Farouk, and those are my boys. And they also have boys over there. So I'm a senior, I'm in SS3. These guys are in SS2, SS1, and they coming to me like, hey, what are we doing? And I'm sitting there like, they started cutting trees to make weapons and everything. They say, hey, we have to go to Labone. We have to go to Labone, teach them a lesson, and from there we'll go to Accra Academy. I say, hey, and the boys are ready to go. What am I supposed to do? I have to show strength. I say, how are we going? We're marching from Aquinas to Labone. We can march or we walk over there every day. So we say, we're marching. The juniors started, the SS1, the juniors Form 1, SS1, SS2, they wear white shirts. And SS3, we wear blue shirts. So that day, there was like 200 of us. Juniors and seniors. Now the juniors, they march first because we don't want all to leave to catch attention. But the headmaster and assistant, I think they knew what we were going to do, because the assistant headmaster, Mr. Abebi, he came to us. We were gathered underneath the tree where there are mosques, where the Muslims, and my boys that I'm talking about, they are from Nima, Adnani, Shiripad, and Abdullah, and Farouk, man. Boy, they pray over the Muslims where they come and destroy it. You say you desecrate their holy place. No, it will not go unpunished. So they were gonna go do something one way or the other, and I say, okay, bro, we march. Yo, everybody that was involved, Kwenas, I'm not gonna post this thing. If you are involved that day, please let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you were there. We was there some. We marched from Kwenas to Labone. On our way there, we saw a military man, all clad in military uniform. He saw a group of boys with sticks chanting war songs, marching, and he minded his business. He didn't get involved. Bro, we marched to Labone. When we got there, the security guy over there at the door, he said he won't let us in. When we got there with the seniors, we did not see the juniors. We were like, where they are the juniors? No, when they came, the security man will not open the door. So they went around the school onto the other side, the other gate. It leads onto their football field, onto their athletic field. And you can go through that gate into the school too. And that gate was closed. So we were over there talking to the security guy at the gate. We see the juniors coming from that side. And the security guy, he knows me because I'm always at Labone. I have friends over there. I have girlfriends over there. My friends, my boys, we always at Labone. But some of them assisted Accra Academy to come to our school and desecrate the Muslims, their praying area and other places. So we had to do something. I talked to the security dude. I'm like, oh, bro, but you know me now. He said, yeah. I say, oh, come outside. I want to talk to you. I want to tell you something for you to tell somebody over there. No, he said, are you sure, guys? I say, yeah, no problem. The moment he opened the door, booyaka, everybody push inside. Bro, it was like medieval times. You know how when an army come with weapons to attack somebody in their... Bro, I was holding a stick. I had to, the Nordness, they had some dagger that they shade in like the ladder thing. You can take it out and, do something with it. So I had to tie it to my leg. The thing you shade the knife in, you can tie it to your... So I tied it. I had two of them on my leg. I had a stick. We entered the school. I see one guy, a stick. Ow, you fell down. I threw another one. The guy caught the stick like that. I left it. I hit the other guy. I see that, Like, bro, that shit happened too fast, bro. Bro, that's how you see how medieval warfare works. When we entered, I see my guys entering, going deeper, like classroom to classroom. I see people screaming, running outside. And then all of a sudden, as we are going inside, now we see them organized, right? Like you're about to attack somebody and now they are organizing. They are surrounding you. They are surrounding us with their weapons. They have also gotten weapons, and all of them has gotten out of their classroom, and now they are surrounding us. And we are fighting towards the school and onto the pitch. And now they are fighting back. So we are fighting, and now I can see they are surrounding. And now we cannot go back from the front gate that we came from because that side is blocked. So now we are trying to retreat through to the other gate on their field, on the athletic field, and they are trying to block that side too. And we are getting trapped in the middle, and we are fighting our way, bro. I see my boys, they fighting sticks, hand-to-hand combat. They're knocking, people are fighting, people are dust everywhere. I'm running, I'm fighting through. Now I can see like 5 guys around me like this. They are trying to trip me, they are trying to hit me. So I take out the knife, and then I see everybody go back, they stand. And then I swing, I see everybody move out. So I see an entrance. Boom, I started running. Bro, they chasing me, they throwing stones. What in Labone? Yo, I know there are some people at Labone who were there that day. This story is about 20 years ago, 22, 23 years ago. But I know there were some people there that day. It was like medieval, bro. It's not easy. You get tired from swinging and talking and shouting and... So now it becomes one-on-ones for survivor. Everybody. Now I'm running. I'm trying to get to the wall. I'm trying to go jump the wall because they are blocking the gate. And they are trying to close us in. And there is a few inches whereby we can get. So some of the boys are running towards the wall and jumping. And the stones are coming in. The rocks are coming in. And I'm running. I'm looking at the wall. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm out of breath. Ooh, my waist, stone. Oh, I'm running. I got to the wall. I don't know what happened, man. Supernatural powers. I just jumped over the wall. This other guy jumped with me. He lands. He tries to get up. I see a stone to the head. Ooh, blood sprays out. I go down under the wall. I see stones flying by. I'm trying to hide. Now I see that they've opened the main gate and all of them are pouring out because they are trying to chase us. They have some boys in there. Now my boys, we are outside. They are telling us, hey, let's go back in there and go get our boys from in there. And as we are trying to go back in there, we see the police coming. Not knowing they've called 911 police and everything. Military police, they have shield, like riot police, they have shield and batons. They were in the bus. So I see the bus. I tell my boy, I say, hey, that's police. Now they come out of the bus. They're running. They're coming after us. Now some of the students today coming out of the school, chasing us. I'm running. And then I hear somebody from the bar, hey, Michael. And I look back and I see somebody that I know, one of my friends that I know. He's in the group, like they're chasing us, throwing rocks. And he's telling them, no, Michael. I look back, I see him, I continue running, stones my back. Bro, thank God I was protecting my head, man. I ran, I took a corner. I went into the hedges. I was hiding in the hedges. I'm looking at what is happening. I see they are rounding up my guys. The police guys with they round you off force. And then I see some of the Labone guys, they are helping catch my boys. They are running. I'm just hiding over there. Running, I'm praying, bro. In somebody's house, with this woman's house, they have some hedges, some trees, and I'm hiding in there. Hurt, tired, sweaty, dirty, bro. And then the woman comes out of the house. She said, hey, come here. And then I just go there. She said, hey, what is happening? What are you guys doing? It's all over in the news. What is happening? I hear the ambulance coming. The ambulance is we student. No, it's on the news. And parents are flocking to the police hospital to go and check if their children are at the hospital. People are getting hurt. My boy Adnani, the next day I saw him, he got arrested. He was surrounded by like 50 people. He got hold of one of their teachers. He held his neck. He said if they come closer, he'll kill that man. That man told all the students to put out their weapon, made them. He said he's not releasing the man until the police come and arrest him. He held on to that teacher. That one saved him. My other boys, bro. I told the woman, I said, yo, these guys came to our school, just destroyed everything. And then we come to talk to them. They try to fight us, and this is what happened. The woman gave me her husband's clothes. I changed into her husband's clothes. I put my school uniform into a plastic bag. And then she gave me money to go. I lost my everything, bro. That day was like medieval warfare. Like, it was hectic. I know there were some people. I was thinking about that. I'm like, yo, let me just talk about it because that day was funny. And then I was able to go. I went to the bus station. And then when I was at the bus station, I see these Labone students coming out. They're also coming there to come and take the bus. And they are talking about what happened, and I'm standing there, I'm dressed in that woman's clothes, so they don't know that I'm from Aquinas. And I'm praying nobody recognizes me because I know one of the boys called me. So I know people that I know were over there fighting too for their school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm standing here, I don't want nobody to come like, hey, you, I recognize you. Bro, they will beat me to death. The bus came, I got into the bus, boom, down quite circle, I got down. I went home. As I was going, I went through the back door. So like Abba say, that place, that's where the boys get together and have fun. The boys like, yo, it's on the news. Your school attacked Labone. Were you there? I showed them my uniform. They said, I said, bro, so woman saved me, man. This is the husband's clothes. Man, I jumped the wall, boom, into my house, went and laid in my room. I'm listening to the news. They are talking about it on Joy FM. I do some Good FM or whatever. Parents are coming to police hospital was right across from my house. When I was going to Aquinas, my house was at Dankwa Circle, right when the statue is. My house was there right before the prison officers' mess. So I'm right in front of police hospital, a few meters from cantonment, and I'm seeing parents coming in to check on their kids. Man, school rivalry, that day was hectic. And then later they have to come and have, like, you know what I'm saying, some peace negotiations. The Ministry of Education and other stuff came to find, they did an investigation into what. Oh, I even called into a radio station. I explained the whole thing to the radio station, what happened and everything. The radio station were trying to create a narrative that, we're fighting over girls. I'm like, yo, what? Fighting over waiting? We went over there to shake somebody one day with a gun. He peed himself and it's made but over somebody's girl because he was trying to badmouth one of my friends to the girl, you know what I'm saying, in the school, and you were like, hey, boom, don't do that. Well, we didn't do anything. He just saw the guy and peed himself, and then his friends, and then they were talking about it. But apart from that, we've never, you know what I'm saying, Labone is they are a little true, like, you know what I'm saying, we see them very inferior, like they're not that strong. We have to protect them because they have women. And then they will aid our academy to come and demolish our school. No. So that thing, when it blew up like that and it made news and the police and investigation and everything, so now we're going to Accra Academy became more difficult because now they are more prepared. Because that day, if they didn't call the police and everything, then they were marching straight to Accra Academy. Bro, that day the stones where they take whack my back, and I swear to God, I still dey feel one for my lower back there. But yeah, that's how medieval warfare goes, man. Hand to hand combat, 1-to-1, you dey feel the intensity. And I survived that day. And I just there, I say, you know what, make I share this one. Oh, I know say I have some people there who would love to hear that story. And I know some people were there that day. So if you were there, please let me hear your side of the story, whether from Labone or Aquinas. If you're a part of that, if you was there some, make I know. Alright, people. Today, this this is what I want to share my opinion about. But the next time we come here, I'm coming to tell you why LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. You can go argue with your wall. Alright, people. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Opinion Alas. We will come to you every now and then with opinions very useful for human survival. And some of these stories or some of these opinions might really change your life. You never know. So hey, baby, we students of Aquinas in striving for perfection. Aluta! Alright, we'll see you again. Like and subscribe. Cheer. Alexa, continue.